So, ladies and gentlemen, the next comedian coming up stage, this guy came from the East and he's doing well in Lagos. Put your hands together for G-O-D. A round of applause for G-O-D, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. No, did you play the song now? Why they suffer? This are the rush to perform like that. I want first beg God forgiveness. Forgiveness. All right, thank you, DJ Melody. Yes, I never really do any bad thing. As I saw this cloth, now I know what girls they go through when they wear short gown. And when I saw this cloth, I know I need car. If you see I want to enter bike, I got the drum up like woman. Man. On the second thought, when I look myself for mirror, I feel like P2B. Nigeria will be okay if Tinubu agree. Man, that's not my name, I've rebranded. Yeah, my name used to be Jamo. That was acronym for my names before. My new name now still acronym for my new name. KJM, that is King Joshua Michael, right? Yeah, Mona clap now, beg. So, yeah, the person that made me rebrand, he don't come out here. One of the persons that made me rebrand was Ose. One day he was introducing me at Laughter Cave. He said, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up as I make welcome MC Jmo. So what are we jaying? You know? But ladies and gentlemen, let me be honest. I need to just say this. Coming to Lagos from Abuja last year was one of the best decisions I made in my life. I will not lie. It was one of the best decisions. And I realized that Lagos is a lie. Lagos is a lie they sell online. My guy saw me in Lagos. He was like, guy, you don't go to these comedy clubs. You don't meet them, meet Buka Mike. You don't meet people. How far I want come Lagos? I said, they come. The guy come. Shockingly, 2 months after the guy come with the intention to blow, 2 months later, I go to blow him for her. Oh, blow now, blow, my dear. Are you single? Okay. Talk to me later. You're my spec. Let me be honest with you. As I am now, home and abroad, all pay, all the pay, 32 C's. The way you did, you know the two chops. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of Nigeria, in the person of Shetima Mohammed Mustafa, said, and I quote, 8,000 naira, 8K is enough for any serious Nigerian youth. Underline the word serious, guys. Can you ask ChatGPT what serious means? Any serious Nigerian youth to taste star life. How much be Kana? 1G. For Chime side, now 9K. How much for Korede Spark? How much for data? 8,000. I come, how much did they chop a day if they do both? That is like 2.9 billion got missing. The satellite communications, one thing, whatever, got missing in this country. And nobody they talk. They quiet. Another verse. Now Gen Z I blame. Gen Z makes everything look too easy. Gen Z, they make everything. When last, make I even ask guys with it. When last you just like waka go approach girl, like you just do event like this. I just waka say, hey, how are you doing? I didn't mean to bother you, but seeing you here means that there's an angel missing in heaven. You know? When last we do all those things? Melody, when last? You go there, they do that thing. Person with all this somewhere, they video you. No. Next thing you see yourself for TikTok. POV, that guy will not get reads. You can't explain to your guys, I'll be define location. You know? And let me know, like, Gen Z girls are very interesting. You know? All these events where they do all this Spark Up Nigeria Leadership Conference, I beg, during their break, make them stop to share coffee and crackers. No, let me be honest. Because I left my house hungry. I came there hungry. After eating that thing, I'm still hungry. When they start to do swallow. I went to those conferences and I saw one Gen Z. I approached the Gen Z. I did try to follow the Gen Z up. You know, so normally, if you're there in between millennial and Gen Z, you still know those codes, right? Like, me just approach girl, they tell her, hi, what's up? The Gen Z just tell me straight up, do you want to ask me out? Like, I don't get it. Do you want to ask me out? I said, something like that. The girl can say, all right, scan my snap. See where I did the struggle, the scan snap. As I scan the snap, now the girl can tell me, say, actually, if you vibe well, I'll give you my TikTok. I say, TikTok still there. Now there I realize, say, waiting Gen Z, they portray for Snap, different waiting they portray for TikTok, different waiting they portray for Instagram, different waiting they portray totally for Telegram. Because Telegram is a church group. No jokes. On TikTok, she says she's non-binary. Her username, 101066699932#. Some of you will not believe. Like when I no go one believe him. I load them, he enter. At 200. Gen Z. I was gisting one Gen Z one day, and she just tell me, casually, I hate androgyny. Mumumi, I don't even know it in be. I say, Android, I don't even know. Android is very slow for my liking. I don't even know what's wrong with Android. Like, I'm using 2 iPhones now, but the other one I'm using Phoenix is really slow. Dislike is such a strong word, but I'll just say, I don't like it. I can't go house. Ask ChatGPT, my guy. What is androgyny? Androgyny is the combination of the masculine and feminine characteristics appearing as a blend of both or neither gender. At least you are laughing and you are learning, right? This is the difference between the graduate and the rest. Man, let's say comedy the street where they funny. If you don't funny, I've been doing this now for 9 years. No jokes, 9 years. I did it in 3 years, for 3 years in Abuja. I did 5 years in, 3 years in Cotonou, 5 years in Abuja. Yes. They are not part to say they don't pay me, but see, comedy is an addiction. Ebuka said it in one of his specials. He said the thing will just do like this. He said this laugh that they laugh. That is all we get to. Nothing else. Aside from all this recording and show, comedy is an addiction. I sat down one day to think of it. Who they smoke Igbo and who they do comedy are the same thing. You know, say who they smoke Igbo no they know say in they addicted. How you gonna say you don't they addicted now when you just sit down? Say, if I call my dealer now, I may bring 1G. Now waste of transport. That is addiction. But you don't know. And when I now sat down to think of it, I say, our government, they are high. No, have you looked at what's happening in the news? Our government is high. How many more minutes do I have, my bro? So I don't overshoot my time. Just 1 minute. Just whenever they just tell you this 1 minute, now you're going to think of all your jokes. Say, which one I'll do now where everybody will tear? Which one I'll do now where everybody will just shout? But let me do this joke. It's not a joke, actually. It's a real-life experience, right? When I moved to Lagos, something happened to me when I moved to Lagos. I went to this conference, right? And in that conference, they said when you come there, you must interact with everybody. Meet people you don't know. Ask them what they do. It's a tech conference, AI conference for that matter. So when I got there, I met this girl. I said, "What's your name?" She said, "Amarachi." I said, what did you do? She said, "I'm a founder." I said, "What did you found?" She said, "She found the fashion app." I said, "What's the meaning of the fashion app?" She said, "Madam Naneku." I said, "Am I cool?" So she said, the app help people to source clothes and find tailors from all over Africa. I said, "That is a nice app." So she come ask me, "Am I a founder?" I say, "Yes." She come ask me, "What did I found?" I said, "Jesus." So I didn't know as at the time when I moved to Lagos last year that if people ask you, say, "Where you they stay?" especially for this Lekki, just tell them, say, you stay around. You understand? Like, I didn't know. I was naive. That time I was staying in Ojo Alaba. Till now, I'm still residing. So when she asked me, I say Ojo Alaba. The girl can say, like, "Where is that?" I say, "Ojo Alaba, near Okuku." She said, "Where is that?" I say, "On that bridge, Alakijamai to," you know. She said, "I don't know that." I can't realize I don't mess up. So the next person I met, I said, "Hey, are you a founder?" He said, "Yeah, what do you find?" She said, "I found a banking app." He said, "What did I find?" I said, "I found Jesus." You know, with all the gist. Now she can ask me that same question again. "So where do you reside?" I said, "I reside around." He said, "Which of the around?" I said, "Around of the around." She said, stop joking now. Which around of the around? I said, I can see everything. Ladies and gentlemen, KJM is my name. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for KJM. Yes.